Hey yo, what's going on guys, it's TheRealDeer here, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys a new story time. And this story time is about this kid who pulled a knife out on me while I was sleeping over his house. It's not that crazy of the story, the kid was just acting crazy. But first of all, I want to thank you guys for all the support on my latest upload, I guess. I joined Obey. Thank you guys. That video, my channel died, I guess, like a few months ago. That's why I've been trying to grind these uploads to help bring back my channel and hit 500 subs, because that's my goal. And the video actually did pretty good for compared to my other ones. It got like 30 views within under 20 minutes. So I want to thank you guys for that, and don't forget to check out the links below to the Obey guys. Anyways, let's get into the video. So basically what happened was I'm sleeping over this dude Austin's house. Now I think I mentioned him in my last story time, and this dude, he was used to be a pretty good friend of mine, and I guess he has anger issues, I found out. And fucking we're smoking, right, because he got some free bud from my boy Xander, and my boy Xander hooked him up with like fucking pineapple OG because he owed him some bud. And fucking we're smoking with my boy Mitch, and fucking this shit was like sativa, so like I was fucking like what the fuck in my head. It was like 30% THC. It was fucking crazy. And fucking all of a sudden I chilled, and I'm fucking eating on some fucking Cheetos. And we're in his room, and then my boy Mitch is like, yo Logan, you and Austin should fight. And I'm like, alright, whatever. He's like, yeah, because we're just fucking around. And we're chilling. I get this dude in a fucking like headlock and shit, and I'm not letting him go. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to hurt you, so just tap or say something when you want me to let go. Because the thing is before that, like the weekend before, this dude Austin like went batshit crazy and fucking tried like choking me out at my boy Xander's house, and I was just like using no strength holding him back. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And my boy Xander was on like 3 acid tabs at the time, and I'm surprised he was able to break it up, because like when I'm high I have like 0 strength. I was like, what the fuck? And we're chilling, and he starts trying to white people choke me. I'm like, dude, like, are you mad and shit? Like, I'm like, yo, like, calm down, we're just fucking around. I'm like, just fucking let me know when to let go. And he's not saying anything. So eventually I'm like, yo, you want me to let go? He's like, yeah. I let go of him. He pushes me back, and he starts crying. I'm like, what the fuck? He says, yeah, he mumbles some shit while he was crying at me. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like 1 in the morning at his house. He fucking walks up, goes to the kitchen. This dude comes back with on me with a fucking steak knife, my nigga. Like a fucking like kitchen knife to cut like meat and shit. And he points it at me. He says, yo, get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, yo, dude, calm down, like, chill. He's like, no, get the fuck out. So I'm looking at my boy Mitch, and he's looking back at me like, what the fuck? And he leaves for a second, and I'm looking at Mitch. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And he comes back with the knife, like an even bigger fucking knife, and he's like, yo, I said get the fuck out. So I'm like, hey, I fucking put my shoes on and shit, and fucking left his fucking house. And on my way, I'm fucking walking. I guess this pussy nigga Austin told my boy Mitch to come find me while I was walking home and beat my ass. I mean, he ended up, I saw him pedaling his bike and shit towards me, and I'm like, yo, sup? And I'm like, he's like, sup? I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, Austin wanted me to come beat you up or some shit like that. And we started laughing. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You gotta get out of there. The dude's on like fucking roids or some shit right now. He's like, yeah, I fucking know. And the kid was fucking crazy. And I show up back at my house at like 1:30 in the morning and shit. And I'm like, how the fuck am I getting inside? Because obviously my doors are locked and shit, and my parents are sleeping. So I text my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm outside and shit. He fucking lets me in. Eventually, he was pissed at me. But this fucking dude, Austin, like, on me. Like, he tried telling my boy Xander, he's like, hey, yo, this nigga Logan, like, he's crazy, dude. He basically tried reversing the story for him. I'm just chilling there. I'm like, what? And even my boy Mitch and everyone that was there stuck up for me. I'm like, this dude's whack. I mean, we're on better terms now, but it's like, fucking, the dude's crazy. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck if you have a gun. Like, I'm one of them people, but I don't fuck with pointy shit. Don't know why. I just, like, have a phobia of fucking knives and shit like that. Like, you could whip out a gun on me. Like, I mean, obviously, I would be like, yo, chill. But, like, I wouldn't be as fucking scared. I don't know why. It's weird. But, yeah, so, all the links to the Obey guys will be in the description below. Be sure to check them out on Twitter. They're mad chill. And, as always, it's been Deer here, and I'm out. Peace.